Welcome to my next video. This time it will be the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 and it will be replacing my Galaxy Watch 5. The reason behind it is I always like the newer products, and this one had a really good deal around Black Friday. There was a great trade-in price, and with the reduced cost and the trade-in price, I paid $80 US for the brand new watch. So I'm going to just unbox it, set it up, and then I'll give you a review now that I've had it about a month, and just over a month, and let me see what you think at the end. Today we're going to show you our new Galaxy Watch 6. I currently have a Galaxy Watch 5, and so I'm going to upgrade to this one for several reasons that I'll do in a review. This particular watch was on sale for Black Friday, and the trade-in was outstanding. So when you put those two things together, the watch was extremely inexpensive, and that's why I purchased it. So here we go. We're going to show you, we're going to unbox it. It'll be a simple unboxing. So on the back, we have just two strips on the top and the bottom, one each, and you just simply pull them off, and the box is then ready to be opened. And here is our watch. As I said, this is really very simple. So we'll take the watch out. And before we start it up, let's make sure we have a charger in here. Okay, so if you look in the box, you could see that there's an area that you can get to. It says Samsung, and let's see what's in there. So we'll open that box. A cable, it looks like. So, with the chargers. So our next step is going to be to follow their instructions and get things up and running. Here's the quick start guide that comes with it, and again, it looks pretty simple. So we're just going to go through that, and we're going to start the watch up, and let's see what we got here. At this point, I decided that there would be at least a little bit of a charge to kind of get me started. And then we would keep recording later on after I charged it fully. There was no charge. My no is 0. I don't know if you're going to be able to see all of my frustrations, but it took my mind so off of what I was doing because there was no charge that it kind of ruined a number of upcoming parts of the video because I couldn't overlook the fact that there was no charge. All right, the first thing we're going to do now is we're going to turn the watch on. We have not yet charged it, so we may have to charge it. So we're going to turn it on, and you just press, there's two buttons on the right side of the watch, or on one side of the watch, and you just press it and hold it. Wow, you got to be kidding me. Well, we're back, and why were we not continuing? It's because for the first time ever, I have a product that had 0 charge in it. Nothing. I couldn't find even a touch of it. Put it on the charger, and it definitely was at 0. So we're going to hold the top right button, which is the power button. And lo and behold, as you could see, it did start up. It simply says Samsung on it. So it is starting up. It's only got about 17% charge, so we're going to take another little break soon from this. As part of this video, I will spend some time with you on making sure that my old watch information transfers to the new watch. Okay, so as you can see here, it's directing me to the Galaxy Wear app, which I do have on my phone, by the way. Because this will be my 4th Galaxy. So here it is, and I'm going to go to add a device, and it says backup before adding a new device, and I absolutely want to do that. So On the bottom here, I'm going to click back up. There we go. I don't know how long this takes. I'll let you know. So the phone says backing up data, and it's asking me what I want to back up, and I want everything backed up. And we're going to back it up. So as you can see, 2 of them are backed up, and it's continuing to work on that. Okay, so as you could see, it's saying that several of my items couldn't be backed up, which I think is really interesting. The settings, reminders, and apps. They appear to be important things, but let's keep moving on. So we'll press done and go to whatever the next step is. So I had gotten to the point where we clicked done on the bottom, and then it came back to what looked like a same screen, and now it's saying searching. It asked me if I wanted to add a device, which I had already done. So I did click that, and now it's saying it's searching for devices to add, and as you could see, the device is right next to it, and it says pick your device, and it shows my current Galaxy 5 and the new Galaxy 6, so we'll tap Galaxy 6, and as you could see, it wants me to check for the number, and they are the same. So we'll press it on the watch, and so now the Bluetooth is pairing, and it's downloading software. So now it's asking us if we want to install Galaxy 6 Watch Manager, and yes, we're going to go ahead and proceed. And it takes you to the Google Play Store, and so now we're going to install it. It's there because it says uninstall, so I'm going to go back. The next step is to sign into the Samsung account. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Go ahead. We now have selected the items we were interested in, and now we're going to proceed. Now these are the permissions, and we're going to allow all. So based on my previous watches, I'm just going to allow all again here. Here's the terms of service, and we're going to agree. You could read those if you'd like, just because I already have approved those on previous watches. I didn't. So here's what's happening. It is now getting the watch ready. So we'll be back. So I'm finally at the point now where I think I've got it, and I'm now, I connected to my Samsung account, and that you need for your health and all of those other activities. And now I'm going into the Google account, which of course I'll need for things like my Google Wallet, email, blah, blah, blah. So here we go. So I have logged into the Google account, and now we'll see what happens here. It says it's checking Google Play, and I'm sorry, I have to keep peeking in to see what we got. So let me see. And it now wants me to select apps for my watch. It said installed on your devices, and it shows some things. I'm not quite sure what they are. Recommended for watches, Deezer, Audible, Facer, Samsung Internet Browser. So far, I'm going pretty much through this. There's nothing I want from this list. Now it says automatic watch backup. So I did, if you remember, one of the settings was, would you like to automatically back up? And I did say yes. Now, this is good news. It says restore backup. So I'm hoping I'm going to be able to restore my my Galaxy Watch 5 to the Galaxy Watch 6. So let's see what this says. It says set up as a new watch or restore. Well, it is a new watch. Set your wearing preferences, and I want it on my left hand with the 2 buttons on the right side. And as you could see, that is what it says. Do I want an always-on display? I really don't. Get help in an emergency. If you press the home button, etc., etc. Wants me to set targets for my daily activities. So it continues to take me through all these things that the watch can do. It's now finishing up. As best I could tell, I don't think I've restored anything to the new watch from the old watch. It was slightly confusing, but part of it was me picking it up and putting it down, which I expect confused all of you also. It says that everything is there. So as you can see, the watch now says starting. This does say it's the Galaxy Watch 5. I'm sorry, Galaxy Watch 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away for a bit. I'm going to try to make sure I set everything up the way I want it. and show you what I did. So I'm very sorry, in and out and every which way this video has been so far. And now it's been about 12 hours or so. And I have to warn everybody again, this is the new watch here, and it was not charged at all. It was at 0. I thought there would be a partial charge on it, so I was really surprised by it. Kind of threw off the schedule I was doing, so this will be a little bit different video. So first thing I wanted to do is, here's the box that the 6 came in, and side by side we have the 6 and the 5. I just put different faces on it so they would look different to you and you can notice. So here's the 5, here's the 6, and I think you'll see here that there's not much of a difference just kind of looking at it. However, on a bit of a positive note, I've been able to set it up rather easily, but so far I've been adding a few more things than I had before, so I like that. The watch is comfortable. The band feels a little bit more comfortable on my wrist, and of course the bands now come off by just a push of a button here. Today I did some, so here are the two watches side by side. Now I think I mentioned to you I bought it through the trade-in program, which gave me just an amazing price, and I mean it's an amazing price. So I'm now going to reset this to remove all of my data from the 5. I'm going to put it in this box. I have a label that Samsung sent to me, and I have 1 week from today to ship it, because what Samsung does that's a little bit different than a few other companies is they immediately take the money off. So it's not like you pay the whole price and when they receive your watch, they then give you the credit. They give you the credit up front. On the other hand, if you're late shipping the watch back to them, your credit card will be charged. So I like their trade-in program. It works well. Their communication is great. I just want to summarize the watch and how it's doing after, it's been about a month, actually. I have a few notes here, so I will tell you it's smooth. It's very smooth clicking across and going to different pages, etc. I'll call them pages on here. Settings are so simple to go to. Apps are easy. So let me dim this light. So the apps are pretty easy to get to, back and forth and up and down. And I'm now using it even for some other help apps that I'll mention in a moment. So it's very smooth and easy to navigate. I don't use the false dial at all. And Wi-Fi, so I set up Wi-Fi, and it's actually a big help. I haven't used Wi-Fi before in a watch. I have on this one, and I do notice all the improvements, whether it would be from phone calls or whatever I happen to be doing with it. So it's really been a treat. The fonts, I made some changes in the fonts, which again I hadn't previously done. So I do wear glasses to read, but it's really nice. I've been able to change the font so that when I'm walking or exercising, whatever I'm doing, I could easily read it and see it. It's very clear and crisp, so nice job. Charging is very quick, and it lasts me right around a day and a half, and believe me, I get lots and lots of notifications, and I do use it at the gym as timers in my workouts, so that's been very helpful. NFC is great. I use my wallet, the Google Wallet app, which is on the watch, and actually I have it on. I think it's the top of my watch here, and you could see the top. I have Google Wallet, and it's nice when I just tap it on a kiosk or a pay station. works flawlessly, really good. Before it worked, even with the Watch 5, I had some issues where it didn't always work. This always worked. I don't think I mentioned Google Assistant, but wow, what a big help to me to use Google Assistant. So I'm able to just say, turn on Office, and it comes right on. So I could do this from anywhere. I could check the temperature on the thermostats. Of course, I can get the weather and anything else that you normally could. So I'm going to shut this off. Turn off Office. So it's really easy. I'm able to lock doors. I'm able to check things. And I even get thumbnails when I get notifications that shows me who's at the door, things like that. So I went from a 5 to a 6, and I'm actually glad I did. I think this has enough differences in it from the 5 that I'm appreciative of it and I enjoy it. So I would say right now, after a month, I like it. I give it a thumbs up. I do show you in the video the return process, but with the price reduction and trade-in, the prices are usually outstanding. And if you're interested in the future of getting one, just keep watching. Until then, take care, and I'll see you guys again.